Hey guys, this is John McClain, owner of WNC Lube and Amsoil dealer. I'm just shooting you a quick video about something that will really help you make a lot of money in Amsoil. That, we have such a fantastic opportunity. I mean, you have no idea. Okay, first of all, you only have to pay $30 to become an Amsoil dealer. That is like one of the lowest costs of entering an opportunity that I have ever seen. And what you have to realize is if someone doesn't get, like if they are complaining about signing up for $30, just ignore them, because most MLMs cost at least $100 to join. And we're talking about many of them cost way more than that. And the thing about it is, their products aren't really that differential. For example, well, I'm not going to name any names, but there's a lot of health companies, there's a lot of wellness companies that sell products that make your life great, but guess what? No one needs that stuff. I mean, people need it, but they don't want it. And people don't really want oil either, but they have to have it. Oil is something they cannot go without. Now, you have to remember that conventional oil is still a huge player in the industry, and it's never something that people are going to completely get rid of. So expecting everybody to have Amsoil is unrealistic. But what you can realize is the fact that Amsoil is the best, man. I've never seen anything like it. And I used to be a technician, so I know what good stuff is. And hold on just a sec. Okay, I know what good quality is, and Amsoil is the best. Now, what you have to do is there's a couple things that you have to do. You have to first ignore people when they're down on Amsoil because maybe they had a bad experience. Maybe the dealer was a real douche. Maybe there's a lot of things that could have happened, and they might not have used the product correctly. There's a huge factor of people that I've met that, when I'm saying huge, I'm talking about it was more than I expected. There was like a couple people at most that had used the product and hadn't been happy with it, and most of the time it was due to the fact that they used it improperly. Another thing is there's probably 50,000 dealers within the United States, and most of them have no clue how to sell this stuff. They really have no idea. Most of them do it the traditional MLM way, which is like home meetings and telling a friend of a friend and signing up dealers and stuff like that. And that's great. Sponsoring people is really how you build an organization. But what is really important, and this is the only skill you'll ever need in MLM, is prospecting. And when I was in the beginning of my MLM career, which was about a year ago, I drove from shop to shop in town, and I wasted so much money and so much time. I probably wasted $4,000 in fuel and resources and stuff like that. And I was afraid of the phone. I literally was afraid to call people because I was like, well, it's just such a waste of time, all this. And then my life changed. I heard of a guy named Todd Falcone. And if you haven't heard of Todd Falcone yet, you really should go check out his stuff because this guy is a genius. I mean, at phone prospecting, there's nobody better that I've ever seen. And using his scripts or learning the way he does things will allow you to create massive wealth in your Amsoil business. And to be honest with you, most people in Amsoil are doing the same thing that every other Amsoil dealer is doing, and they aren't separating themselves from the herd. Now, there's two things that will put you high and above all the other Amsoil dealers out there. One is having a professional voicemail message. That's huge. And the next is answering people with respect when you pick up the phone. Do not ever say, hey, how you doing? In like a rude manner. And another thing is, if someone calls trying to sell you product, try to flip them. Because this is the only industry in the world where someone can call and try to sell you something and you recruit them into your business and make money off of them. When my mother complains about telemarketers all the time, I love them because I guarantee you they're not making what we're making, and they are doing the same things that you should be doing, and they're probably very proficient at it. So when I first started, the fears that I had were of the phone. And the main fear that I had with retail accounts was, what do I say? Well, I've actually got a really great answer to that question. I developed a script that's very effective. I called about 30 people today. I got a couple sales, and I got a couple new accounts. And the numbers on the new strategy that I'm using are fantastic. If you'd like to learn more, you can check out my blog and connect with me on Facebook. WNC Lube on Facebook. And really just get out there and ask questions. That's all you need to do. Make sure that you don't try to sell people. And if you've got a prospect who is qualified to buy your product, you won't have to sell them at all. And those are the prospects that you want. This has been John McClain. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.